Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Victoria's Secret Luxe Holiday Collection. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Next up in my Victoria's Secret holiday reviews is the VS Luxe Collection. I've already reviewed the Highly Spirited collection, and will link that in the description box if you want to check that out. As I mentioned in my holiday fragrance preview, I think the packaging on the Luxe collection is really nice, and it reminds me a bit of the Elixir collection with the deep colors, and the bottles also look slightly metallic and have a bit of a gradient to them. And if you look closely, they're also really shimmery and reflective like the bottles in the Crystal collection. The body lotion packaging is also nice with the same rich colors and the addition of some sparkly accents. And note the material on the lotions is very shiny, so it does pick up fingerprints pretty easily. The Luxe collection is comprised of 4 flankers, 2 scents in the VS Core Body Care line. I picked up all of the mists and lotions, but sadly one lotion is missing in the mail. This collection was online for a while, but Bare Vanilla, both the mist and the lotion, were back ordered, so those were a little hard to find. And I was finally able to find the mist in store, but my lotion is MIA, and they don't have that one in store yet. The scents in the collection are Bare Vanilla Luxe, which is a marshmallow and vanilla scent and is of course a flanker to Bare Vanilla. Then there's Pure Seduction Luxe, which has notes of strawberry nectar and violet and is a flanker to Pure Seduction. And then Velvet Petals Luxe, which is a woody floral scent and is a flanker to Velvet Petals. And finally, Love Spell Luxe, which has notes of apricot and rose and is a flanker to the famous Love Spell. Now let's get on to the reviews. And first up is Bare Vanilla Luxe, which comes in a rich brown bottle. And this scent has notes of rich marshmallow, vanilla cashmere, and lush pepper. And this opens with that very familiar Bare Vanilla DNA that we all know and love. But it doesn't feel as thick and as rich as in the original. And it also has a little bit of brightness to it. And the vanilla is combined with a sweet, fluffy marshmallow note. And as it dries, I still feel like the vanilla is more toned down compared to the regular Bare Vanilla. And with the note of lush pepper, I wasn't sure whether to expect some spiciness or some sharpness like from pink pepper, but I'm really just getting a soft hint of spice. It doesn't smell like black pepper or anything like that. It just kind of reminds me of a holiday spice. And overall, I think that this scent is really nice, and it combines 2 of my favorite notes, vanilla and marshmallow. And it's a really delicious gourmand scent that just feels like a fluffy vanilla, and it's definitely backup worthy for me. It seems pretty strong, as is typical for most Bare Vanilla scents. And as I mentioned, I unfortunately don't have the body lotion for Bare Vanilla Luxe yet, but that is available to order online. And I do expect the lotion to be just as delicious as the fragrance mist, probably just a little bit creamier. So I'm really looking forward to trying that out and layering that with the fragrance mist. And next up is Pure Seduction Luxe, and this comes in a deep red bottle. And this has notes of posh violet, strawberry nectar, and regal plum. And I really like strawberry scents, and this does open with a juicy, fresh strawberry. And there is also a little bit of a synthetic feeling to the strawberry, but I don't really mind it. And it also has a nice sweetness to it, and at times smells a bit like strawberry candy. And I think that the violet brings down the sweetness some and adds a bit of a soft, powdery quality to it. And it feels a little bit green as well, but the scent is still overwhelmingly fruity. And as it dries, the smell of the fruit changes, and I start to pick up a bit of that darker plum, but the strawberry is still quite noticeable to me. And I do really like this scent, and it's actually reminding me a lot of Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 68, as well as a little bit of that strawberry note from Burberry Her. So if you're familiar with those scents, you know what to expect from Pure Seduction Luxe. And this scent is less strong than Bare Vanilla Luxe, but it is just a softer scent overall. And as far as the lotion for Pure Seduction Luxe, it also has a strong strawberry note, but it has a nice added creaminess to it. And at first, it seems a bit sweeter than the mist, but it settles to just be a creamier version with the sweet strawberry and violet. And the lotion actually reminds me more of Burberry Her Elixir, which I did review recently and absolutely love. And so I think layering the lotion and the mist will be a really nice combination. And then there's Velvet Petals Luxe, which comes in a kind of pinky purple bottle. And this one has notes of lavish starflower, patchouli woods, and dazzling jasmine. And this opens with a soft, subtly sweet floral scent. I'm not very familiar with starflower, but this just smells kind of like a nice mixed bouquet, and it's not overly green. And the woods bring in a little earthiness, but it's not patchouli heavy to me. And the sweetness remains throughout the life of the scent, and it just comes across as a soft, subtly sweet, woody floral. It's definitely the most floral scent in the collection, and I do like it, but I don't think it's anything spectacular or unique. And Velvet Petals is actually my favorite VS scent from the core line, but I find that I don't often like the flankers, so I'm happy that this one is decent. And this mist did seem lighter than all of the others in the collection, so longevity and projection would probably not be as good. And moving on to the lotion for Velvet Petals Luxe, it also has a sweet, soft floral scent, but I find that it is a bit sweeter and creamier than the mist. And it also seems less woody, but overall, the scents are very similar. It's just a much softer, slightly sweeter version. And the last scent in the collection is Love Spell Luxe, which comes in the traditional purple bottle for Love Spell. And this has notes of fancy apricot, blush santal, and plush rose. And I'll start off by saying I'm not a huge fan of the original Love Spell, so keep that in mind. But this opens with a lot of apricot, which I find a bit too strong at first. And the fruit starts to change a bit, and then it doesn't just smell like apricots. It kind of smells like a mixed fruit, and it has a bit of a candied feel to it, and to me, it kind of reminds me of Kool-Aid. And the santal brings in a nice soft warmth, and when the rose comes in, it's very present, but it's also really subtle. And I do like rose in my fragrances, and I think that it's nice here. It's a little bit fresh and not overbearing. So I think that this scent is okay. It's not going to be a favorite of mine, but that's kind of to be expected since I don't gravitate towards peachy scents and I'm not a big fan of Love Spell. And this scent did seem decently strong, but still not as strong as Bare Vanilla Luxe. And as far as the lotion for Love Spell Luxe, it's overall a lot softer. It still has some fruitiness, but it's mostly just warm and creamy. I actually don't get much of the rose in the lotion at all, and I kind of think I prefer the lotion to the mist for this scent. Overall, I think that this is a really nice holiday collection. I actually like all of the fragrances, and I think that there's a couple standouts that are going to be easy reaches for me. If I had to rank these, my least favorite would be Love Spell Luxe. It's definitely an okay scent, but it's just kind of a forgettable fruity floral. And next would be Velvet Petals Luxe. It's a nice, soft, woody floral, but it just doesn't stand out much to me. And the other two scents are actually pretty close. I could go either way, but right now I'd say coming in second is Pure Seduction Luxe with its sweet strawberry violet scent. And that puts Bare Vanilla Luxe on top, as I just can't pass up a super sweet, fluffy vanilla marshmallow cloud. So that's it for my review of the Luxe Holiday Collection from Victoria's Secret. Let me know what you think of these scents and what you're planning to pick up. And I will have another video coming soon on the other holiday collection from VS. Thank you for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.